Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys. Y'all stuck by my side, you know, for several years, a long time. But recently, within the last year and a half or so, when I switched over my office from the other side of the crib to here, the lighting situation has been atrocious. I didn't have the motivation or the drive or the energy to redecorate all the lighting in here. I knew at some point I was gonna move because I was already looking for another space. I was like, you know what? I want the family to be in a bigger house. I said, you know what? I want them to be comfortable. And I was really more concerned about them than myself. So forgive me, and also thank you for sticking by my side. I looked at all my walkthroughs from when I switched offices, and I realized it looked like a floating head. But y'all fuck with this floating head. So I want to say thank y'all so much, man. And forgive me for this background right before we get started, because this looks atrocious. I got my Chucky dolls right here with like Art the Clown masks, and I got my wrestling belts in that bag with a bunch of other wrestling memorabilia. It's a mess. So I want to say thank you guys, but let's get started with the video. As you guys read the title, I played over 150 hours of WWE 2k25 online across all platforms, but mainly on the consoles. I've even played with my nephew online. I play with a lot of subs. When I'm off stream, I was still running games with the subs and stuff like that, trying to learn the games, learn the controls, even though, man, y'all are undefeated. Like, a lot of y'all are just beasts at this game. Y'all reversal game is just top notch, on par, and I really can't whip y'all ass no more. It's really disgusting. But nonetheless, the experience have been worth, you know what I'm saying? It's been worth it. Like, I've had a lot of fun. But now my feels toward the game, now that we had it for like 2 weeks, because remember, early access, and then of course March 14th when it officially dropped for everyone worldwide, I have some opinions on this. WWE 2k25 feels like one of these, not disrespecting the title and calling it a passion project, but it feels like a concept game of, oh, if this works, we'll fully put out, I guess, the quality of what this can be next year. There's so much going on in this game, right? So much to offer, so much to go through and play, but I feel like it has too many plateaus, too many walls that stop you, end of the road type shit, right? For example, getting back on the island, it's such a missed opportunity when you play that game. I literally played 2K with one of my friends and NBA 2K, and although I'm not a big fan of 2K25 no more and just the way they've been doing it, it's a full-fledged developed game, and all the resources in that game is being utilized for each component of the game in their modes. In this case right here with the online, there's really no integration with rewarding, with leveling up, and it just feels like you're just here to either spend money and just play up against, you know, compy people and try to get the most wins and VC possible, along with some of your drip, and just to and level up your attributes. But it feels like empty. Everything feels empty. And so when putting out a mode like this, I don't know if putting the word beta in front of it would have made it feel better, but because there's like paid, you know, like for example, Skate has an alpha or a beta, something like that, and people are reporting that there's in-game transactions in that beta, and that's a fucking problem. But the island feels like a beta, so that is a problem. It's still a problem nonetheless, because there's not much content on the island. I mean, look, I don't care about all these stores when they don't have enough content that really caters to just everyone's like uniqueness within the game. The creation suite within the island is honestly subpar. I felt like we went a few years back. And so when you create your character in creation suite, you can really to the T go crazy. But in this case with the island, not being able to integrate your My Rise character still haunts me today. It still bugs me today. It's two totally different characters, two totally different worlds, and no reward system. No matter what, if we play online and we win in games online, there's no rewarding points that go to the island. When you win in the island, like the only thing that comes back, I guess, is like if you buy items and you can bring it over to the creation suite, but it's still a bland experience. Everything in that mode is really a bland experience. There's nothing more like left for me to say other than the fact that there's meta builds on there now. You could be a big man with this new payback or new badge that they have, and it's just a little bit OP. It's looking like NBA 2K with the whole meta build situation, but I really don't find the need or feel the need to get on that mode, so I got right back off of it. They did say, or supposedly rumored or whatever, that events would supposedly bring like 2v2s and 3v3s, but I think the standard for any wrestling game right now would be to bring those modes to a mode like the island. Even if the story didn't make sense and we're talking to one individual, having 2v2s and 3v3s and more, and like as a standard, not as an event, would have just been phenomenal. We would probably be on the island more for that reason alone. But you know, now let's step it back a notch and just talk about the online as a whole. When I first started playing online in this game, we've experienced only loading screen issues. We also experienced games not starting because it was just taking very long. And of course the invitation issue, where it was like a bug and you wouldn't get into the lobby quick enough, or it would just take super long. So we would have to close app. We're still going through that today. But now it feels like the created character situation again. It feels like your custom created character, if you have created characters or creator wrestlers or whatever cause, and you have created signs in the game in the settings and say whoever's starting up the match, I'm stuttering on my words, but pretty much anything customized, the match won't start. So if somebody picks a created wrestler, now for the most part, out of 5 matches, we might get 1 to start or 2. But out of 5 and having 3 not starting is still a problem. That should never happen. We should be able to utilize every feature in the game and get the experience through and through without lag. Like, I hate to say this, I know Black Ops got hackers and shit, but the idea is that I should be able to find the lobby, start the match, get in the match, end the match, bam, start it again. They dealing with hackers, that's different. But in this case, we really don't know if we're gonna get in a match together after we get invited to a lobby. And we also don't know if the match is gonna start, because the invitation is 1, buggy. 2, you can't even pick, like if you pick a custom, like say we create like Kane from 1998, because their version of Kane's is trash, the match won't start. And I'm like, yo, that's still happening? That happened last year. Now I'm seeing it more frequently. But the game has been out now for like nearly a week or 2, so I'm kind of confused. Why is this going on? Now, like, all these problems are coming back. I'm also noticing so many bugs within the game. The game is having so many in-game bugs. Sometimes the prompts to reverse, and don't tell me it's because I'm stunned. There's times I'm not stunned. There's times where the prompts do not come up. The pins are still glitched. Yo, the submission buttons are still glitched. Like, you'll see your guy going through animation, but you won't see the thing pop up for you to get out. So hopefully you got resiliency and you just know, because the bar is full, you're gonna press R2 triangle. It is that bad. Then yesterday, for the first time, we experienced lagging out of matches. I haven't seen that since 2K24. And the minute I saw that, y'all was questioning, yo, Ricky, you don't like the game no more? You don't play it no more? I told y'all, when that happens, I won't play the game online, like stream it. That right there is a buzzkill. We'll all get into a match, and all of a sudden, once the match starts, within 2 seconds, game like we disconnect, like on the server. That's literally what was happening last year. And now we're going through that again. We literally was not going through that like a few days ago. So to see how many times it happened last night was such a buzzkill. There's little hiccups, there's little bugs that are still going on. The annoyances with the pictures overlapping every other player's overall, and you can't even see the wrestlers overall. It's getting there. It's getting super annoying. Even as far as like, there's little tedious shit that's in the game, and this is just me just complaining, but I'm tired of every time I get hit in the floor, I'm rolling out the ring. Can we stop that already? Can we really stop that? Can we spam buttons to get back up? Can we stop that? Every little hit, we roll out the ring. Even when you're not in a stun situation, you just roll out the ring. I hate it. And it happens so often. It kind of like, it's like breaking every piece of immersion that's in the game. The online feels a little bit flat because you're really restricted. Custom matches aren't working. You have to play the bare bones matches. Some of the rules that you're putting in place don't even work. They're glitched. So I played all these hours and did not waste a single second of my time, because I played with you guys in the chat. I played with my friends. I've recorded for other people. I've recorded for myself. But man, oh man, the issues from 2K24 are starting to creep up. I don't have much to say other than the fact that these online problems need to get fixed. It's the smallest issue, and I'm confused as to why the heck it's happening. That game is really fun when it works. These little issues are a pain in the ass. I'm out of here. It's your boy 3MG. 150 hours later. damn. And if you're gonna ask me if it's worth the money, there's so much in the game. I can't tell you from each mode. If it's for the online itself, I'm like 50-50 now, because as much as I love playing it online, I genuinely hate when we lag and have these issues that I be wanting to get off stream. So y'all take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, try it for yourself. And I do apologize in advance, but I still want to stream it. I love playing it. By the way, I have 2 codes for Assassin's Creed Shadows. I will be doing a giveaway on Twitch tomorrow. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. Both of them are for the PC though. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some for the console version, but they gave me 2, one a Steam code and one a Ubisoft code. Okay, so I do appreciate y'all. On the road to 100K. I want to say that I'm still gonna be posting WWE 2k25, but I have to be honest with y'all and tell y'all the issues that I've been having. All right, man. Love you guys. Your boy 3MG. God bless. Peace.